Well, hello everyone. It is January 11th, 2023, and I just wanted to come to everyone and just say hello. I'm in my kitchen today. Um, feeling pretty good, but there's like a little tickle going on in my throat. And I remembered, some of y'all might remember, that I made a mullein tincture. I used to sometimes I call it mullein. It grows wild here in the woods around my house. And I had made this mullein tincture back in early November, late October, I think. So I know it's ready, right? And I ordered some bottles with the little squeezy syringe on the top to preserve, to bottle my tincture in when it got ready. I thought I ordered them, but I guess I didn't pay for them, so they haven't come. So I'm wanting to take a little bit of this, but I haven't strained it yet. You can see the mullein leaves in there. It's just with 100 proof vodka. And anyway, I'm thinking, open it. See, first time it's been opened. Feels like good medicine. I'm going to, since I don't have a little dropper, I'm just going to take a little Chinese spoon and just take a little bit of this tincture tonic. And when my husband gets home from golf today, I'm going to make him take it too, because he has had a cold for 2 weeks. Can't get rid of it. He says it's settling into his chest. So it's time for this. It is time. He should have done it already, but yeah, it's time. Down the hatch. Oh, wow. It actually tastes pretty good. I could imagine. Sort of reminds me of moonshine. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so that is my mullein tincture. I've got other tinctures I made too, but today I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing this once a day until I feel that I am completely out of the woods with this cold that's going around in this area. I mean, my husband's had it. One of my best friends had it, and we were all at the lake together. And I caught it, and I was kind of down in the dumps with it for a couple of days. But it is lingering with my husband, and I think he's just giving it back to me. I just think I just keep recatching it. So I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to nip it in the bud with my tincture. So normally I would strain this and have it in little bottles with a little dropper so I could really measure it, but I don't know. I just went full force on it today. So, so I am cooking. I'm going to go ahead and prep for my supper tonight. So on Wednesdays, my husband plays golf, and I always like to try to have like supper ready when he gets home. It's just easier. It's just, he's been out on the golf course all day working so hard with that club and those balls. Actually working hard on a 6-pack of beer, most likely. And so when he gets home, he's going to be hungry, and he's going to need something to absorb all that drinky drink. So I'm making ravioli today, just spinach ricotta ravioli with a charred bell pepper and green onion with a cream sauce. Real easy. Oh, and also roasting some garlic to go in that sauce. And I'm going to roast more than I need so that I could also put some roasted garlic on some bruschetta, however you pronounce it, to go along with it. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. And let's get started. So yeah, just here's my little pepper and my green onions, and nothing fancy here. We're just going to kind of rough do all this. We're not trying to be real fancy with this. It's not like it's for a presentation or anything. We're going to get the ribs and seeds out of this pepper, and then I'm going to place it on a baking dish or a baking pan, a cookie sheet kind of thing, in the oven with a little olive oil, and just kind of char it. Yeah, we're going to get the garlic going too, because these two things will go together in the oven. I just cut the top portion off of the big knob of garlic cloves. And I'm going to, a lot of times I'll wrap it in aluminum foil in the oven, but I've got these dishes that I usually use for like French onion soup. And I'm just going to put the garlic in here and drizzle it with a little olive oil. And put the lid on. I think I'm going to roast it in this. First time for everything. All right. And then the peppers, a little olive oil here on the pan. And then like so. Here. And now we'll take it all to the oven. It's really very, very easy meal. Probably just gonna sit. All right. So I put my rack at the top portion of the oven, and that's where this is gonna go. So I'm thinking about 20-25 minutes. I'll start my timer at 20 minutes and then check it and see how it looks. All right, but in the meantime, I'm going to cut up my green onions. I'm gonna cut them, just show you real quick, and then I'll get the talking. So I'm just gonna kind of go where I think, oh, the white ends, about right here. And then I'm gonna call all of this the green parts, this the white parts, and I'm going to keep them separated for what we're doing later for this dish. All right, y'all? Okay, now let's talk. So I have been really into natural medicines and things for years. And so like making the mullein tincture, I make a lot of things like that. I love to use essential oils. I use essential oils daily. I use tea tree oil every single day. I take that back. When I don't use tea tree oil every single day, I tend to have allergies and catch, viruses and flus and things. So I recommend doing what I know that I should do is the way I do it is after my shower every morning, I take a Q-tip and just stick it down the bottle of tea tree oil, and I just swab each of my nostrils and then both of my ears. So I'm sure it's best if you were to put it in a carrier oil and do it that way, because sometimes I will say it does irritate my ears sometimes because I'm just doing it straight. And if I'm feeling like I'm getting kind of a tickly throat, I will actually put tea tree oil on my tongue, like way back in the back there. So, and I'm telling you, it nips it completely gone. Like I have cured strep throat overnight, like severe strep throat overnight, just by putting one little drop of tea tree oil on the back of my tongue. So just telling you what works for me. But it might not work for everyone. Another thing that I do is I work with crystals, with rocks, with stones, and doing a lot of grounding and prayer, dancing, just breath work. I know I look like a crazy person out there in the woods. I'm sure if people are riding by my house and they see me like just looking up at the sky and moving around and twirling and things. I am like in it, y'all. I'll get really into it sometimes, but I'm telling you, it is so healing for me. Whatever is healing for you, do it. If you like to dance, if you like to if you like to run, you'll never see me running unless a snake is after me or a lizard or something. But I don't run less than I have to. But I do enjoy stretching, walking, dancing around my yard, that kind of thing. But and I like swimming. But yeah, do what you what you like. Get yourself moving. But so that's something that I recommend in this 2023 new year. Just think of ways that, if I were to try to make myself like join a gym right now and start like walking on a treadmill or something, I would be just miserable. Like I would probably do it for like a week and then I would just give up on it. When there are other people that just look forward to that kind of thing every day. But where I live, I have beautiful surroundings around me. I've got lots of walking trails that go through wooded areas. I've got a lake across the road that I can go and kayak if I want to, or look at it. It's healing just to look at water for me. Just looking at the water is healing for me. But here's another thing. So I mentioned earlier that I like rocks and crystals. My favoriteest healing stone is mica. You may have watched my latest video on mirrors in the earth. That one. So I'm reading this book, Mirrors in the Earth by Asia Suler. And I brought this book out, to my backyard the other day and recorded a little video for y'all. And in that, I also pulled out my mica rock. So I have this beautiful mica rock. And sometimes they call them mica books. And I'm thinking the reason they call them mica books is because, let's see if you can see it. It flakes like the pages of a book. See? So you can actually, I don't want to pull off the layers, but you can actually pull off layers sometimes of mica. And I've heard like it's used in a lot of, sometimes like skincare products, makeup, makes everything glimmer and shimmer. Let's put it on my lip and let's see what it looks like. See, shiny. All right. But you can see through it. You can like almost like see through it. So cool. But yeah, mica is very, very, very healing. It's very protective too. I've read that they actually in the Great Pyramid found layers and layers of mica all through the pyramid. And you can actually use this supposedly to ward off radiation, pollution, that kind of thing. So, I mean, I'm thinking of making some like jewelry with it. I think it'd be really cool to make like some earrings or, like a pendant. I got dirt on me. A pendant, for a necklace to wear. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so beautiful to me. I think it's prettier than a diamond. This latest in engagement rings. But yeah, so this is what I'm up to, y'all. I'm up to this. The other night I couldn't sleep very well. I put this rock under my pillow. I do weird stuff. I believe it works. Put it under my pillow. We had a full moon. What was it? 2-3 nights ago was the full moon. The stay-at-home moon is what it was called, I believe. And I put my mica rock outside all night long, right at dusk. And I didn't get it until the next day, right at sunrise. I went and got it out from the yard to cleanse and recharge it. It is ready. So anything else like my selenite, my rose quartz, all of those rocks, I'll actually, because mica is flat, I'll actually just take those stones and put them on top of my mica and charge them. So cleanse them, charge them away. So it's all about intention. What you think works for you. If you think it works, then it works. So it's kind of like prayer. Everybody can pray their own way. And it's okay. It's not for me to tell somebody else how to pray. If you were to, like I said, come by my house and see me out in the yard swaying around, dancing, twirling, my hands in the air, somebody might want to call the insane asylum on me, but really I am in my own way praying. So how do you pray? How do you pray? How do you worship? What do you worship? Gosh, yeah, there's a song by my favorite artist right now is Shyla Ray Sunshine. And in the song, she says something like, When you pray, do you pray to above? When you pray, do you pray to below? When you pray, you can pray to yourself because you know you are powerful. Yeah, you are the one you've been waiting for. Really, it is up to all of us. I heard like Bryce will sometimes say like, you be your own guru. Be your own guru. Learn what is like what works for you. What works for me might not work for you because it just might not resonate with you. So when I get to feeling bad, I'll run outside in the rain and look all crazy. And I come back inside all healed. Somebody else might be like, when they get, upset and things aren't going right for them, they might have to see a therapist. I don't know. Like it's just they might have to get on their knees and pray. They might have to read scripture. Whatever works for you is what you should do in this year. Oh my goodness, I hate when those lights are reflecting off my glasses. But anyway, I'm going to continue to cook, and I'm going to continue to work on myself with my stones, and my mullein tincture is already in my body, so it's working now. And I'll be back with the end result of the recipe in a little while. Bye.